Today we've got something a little bit different. Insta360 were generous enough to send me the Insta360 GO 3 to try test out from a running perspective. As a running content creator, I use the Insta360 GO 2 in races, and it's been an absolute game changer for how small a camera it is. But this is the update, and I'm gonna put it through its paces and see what it's got to offer. I'm not going to go into all the details of the specs and features that this camera has because there's so many and it would take all day and it would get very geeky. Instead, I'm going to take it out on a run and show you how I would use it to film running content in sessions and races. If we just have a quick look at the camera, you've got this new action station dock, I don't know what you want to call it, with the camera slotted inside. The really nifty thing about this is it's got a little selfie cam so you can vlog quite easily. But then also, if you press the button on the side, this pops out and you've got a tiny, tiny camera which you can film yourself, running, racing, talking, whatever, and it's just so light. It's also magnetic at the back so you can stick it to stuff, which is pretty cool. One of the cool things that comes with it is this little clip which can clip onto a hat. So for point of view shots, you can just put the camera in there and film like that. But I find on a cap, that can be a bit wobbly if you're running. However, you can put the clip on the back of a cap and then it doesn't bounce around and you can get some really good race day footage or session footage from a point of view aspect. A second accessory that comes in the box that can help you get point of view footage is this little pendant. It's magnetic, so this just clips on however you want and then you wear it like that and you can get point of view. This would not be good for running, but if you were going to maybe a race day expo or something like that, it would be perfect. You can also take that off, slot it down there and do it so you can't see the pendant. The third accessory that comes in the box is this quick release holder thing, and then that can go on a selfie stick or it can go on a sticky mount, reusable sticky mount that also comes in the box. It's all well and good showing you the camera, let's get out for a run. So I am down the lake on a run. The camera is currently in its case, so I've got the selfie screen flipped up so I can see exactly what I'm filming, which is nice. The previous camera, you never really knew if you were in shot or what, but with this I can see exactly what I'm filming basically. So this is how I would use it for a session. I would keep it in the case and I'd flip the screen up and I'd be able to see what I'm filming. But then for race day I would take the camera out of the case because it's super light, 35 grams. You can put that in a shorts pocket or a flip belt or whatever, wouldn't even notice it. And I could just get it out for important shots. But it wouldn't distract me too much from the actual race. Which is what I did for Valencia Marathon with the GO 2. But the GO 3 has some better features, better resolution, and it's just hopefully going to be my new race day camera. I'm now going to put the camera in the cap, put the cap backwards, and let's get some point of view footage running around the lake and see what that's like. So two more cool features are, one, that it's magnetic, so you can stick it to something like a lamppost for running past shots, and two is that the case now acts as like a little screen, so as long as you're within Bluetooth range, which is, I don't know, I'll have to look that up, about 5 meters or something, you can look at the screen on the case to see what the actual camera is filming, which is nice to frame your shot before you start filming. So you probably can't hear me from this distance, but I can tell from looking at the screen that I'm in shot. So now I can run past and have the shot nicely framed. So I'll pop this down and do a running shot. So you can pretty much stick it to anything metal and then you can see exactly what you're filming, which is really quite cool. And because it's so small and versatile, there's so many places you could place it and get really creative with your shots.
So now we're filming without the case, just holding a very, very light Insta360 GO 3 camera, 35 grams, set on the spec sheet. And this is how I would race. Just stuff like this for selfie. Let's see what the stabilization's like if I go a bit quicker. Let's do a shoe shot.
So I am back from the run. I am filming on the Insta360 GO 3 right now. I've got it on an extendable selfie stick with a tripod base, which allows it to stand up and film this type of shot. Yeah, there's loads of features I haven't really talked about. They've increased the resolution to 2.7K, which is great. But for me, the ones that matter are how stabilized it is, and the stabilization seems to be really good, looking back through the footage from the run, which is really important for running content. How versatile it is, it's so light to carry. It's also waterproof, not the case, but the actual camera is waterproof, so you could take it in the pool, out in the sea, but for me it just means that if it's a rainy day, I can still use the camera on race day. There's loads of ways you could use this camera. You could really get creative with the shots and angles you take. But for me, what I really love about it is just how simple and easy it is to use, how light it is to carry, and that makes all the difference for running content. This is a sponsored vlog, so you may be thinking, how can I trust what you're saying? Well, if you look through my race day vlogs and some of my session vlogs, you'll see that I use the Insta360 GO 2 so many times. This is an improved camera and I will be using it on race days going forward and some sessions. So yeah, just keep watching the channel and you'll see that it becomes one of my firm favorites, I'm sure. If you are thinking about purchasing the Insta360 GO 3, I have put an affiliate link in the description. You don't have to click it, but if you do want to buy the camera, then by clicking that affiliate link, I'll get a bit of a kickback and that'll help go and support the channel. But if you're not interested in the camera or you don't want to click the affiliate link, that's fine too. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And there's loads of other videos reviewing this camera if you want to go into more of the techie side of it, and also you can find out all the details on the Insta360 website.